Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 12 of Going Medieval. Looking forward to seeing more of this? Oh, sorry, poked him in the head. Yeah, I'm happy to provide it if it gets voted on. So the path behind the barracks is mostly mined out, just a little bit more work. And then we're going to have the flooring up. What I want to do is I want to start putting in bedrooms around this area here. Obviously there's a ton of iron, so I'm going to be getting a lot of wealth out of it, but putting bedrooms in there and just sort of having them nested into the mountain. Now, the requirements for bedrooms are pretty simple. A single bedroom is just a bed. That's it. It can be very, very small. So there probably will be pretty small bedrooms, but then I also want to provide heat for them so that people don't freeze. Oh, and we have enough for crossbows now. There we go. Crossbows 1. That means you guys get to do research priorities. So we've got armorer, furniture 2, clay brick making, steel, wooden weaponry, ice making, preserving food, chemistry, I guess crossbows 2, axes, maces, and swords. So 12 options. There you go. What you want. Yeah, Yoda is a cutie. He's so cuddly in real life. Well, with me, or whatever. He's a good boy. Best a daddy could ask for. Alright, so this is the top tier research bench. Ooh, sturdy longbow. I should reassess whether we can give our people better bows. So maybe they've been leveling up. Although I really haven't been shooting at anyone, so that's not super likely. Yeah, major reason I stream is to show off Yoda. You're not necessarily wrong. All right, I think it's about time that we do high priority hauling, because we've got a lot of junk kind of everywhere. So I want to tidy it all up. So bringing the food in. What other foods can I make? Really not that much. Limestone's going to be brutal to haul. Not looking forward to that, but I also want to bring in all the linen so that we don't have it go to waste. Hauling this stuff's going to be important too because it's blocking the walls. In fact, I'm going to cancel that stairwell until these walls are built so that I don't have like a vulnerable spot in the back of the base. Now, when it comes to the crossbows, we need Carpenter 20 for this. Also, mechanical components. So, a lot of the mechanical components that we currently have will go to the research table, leaving me with, I think, like only 2 left. 1 left. So, it's not going to be enough to actually make a crossbow. So, in order to make crossbows, I'm going to need to do mechanical component queues, and I'm going to make until I have 20 of them. And that's metal and fuel. So we're going to do these out of iron ingots and any fuel. Because I don't want to make them out of steel, as steel's better suited for other projects. I think what I want to do is put down... How do I not have 20 cabbage seed? Put down a very reasonable amount of seed down so that I don't end up overexerting my farmers. And we are definitely lacking some seed here. I don't know why, but I must have done a really poor job in making sure that we had it on hand. So, very modest field here. We spent the entire day hauling. I will reduce the haul queue so that we can start working on the bedrooms. And armor has 1. I already added it to the goal, but we'll work on getting armor up. What you looking at, dude? So I am going to say don't sow. I'm going to wait for next season, for next year. It's going to be too cold anyway, right? We're almost mined through here, and that means we'll have a lot more constructors in a second when that's done, because there's no other mining tasks. I like the way the entrance looks. It's different. It's weird. It's definitely weird. All right, so here is the grand advanced research table. I'm not going to queue up any theses just yet because we don't have any... Oh, a hailstorm. See, another reason why I'm not farming right now. We don't have any research projects to require it. So you guys want armor, which is only just basic chronicles. Your wife, you guys are thinking about getting another Newfie? Sweet. Congrats. Newfies are great dogs. So I'm going to leave the construction priorities alone just to be able to get the limestone block stairs. Whoa, that was a short hailstorm. Where's Saventi going? She's going for the walls, which is so much longer than it needs to be. There we go. There's just like a little bit of wicker here that I can't even move. Stick piles. Come on. What research leads to banners? Banners would be in decorative structures and decorative banners. So the banners specifically are decorative banners, which allows you to designate specific rooms for whatever. Really good research to have, for sure. So now that I've moved the flax and the sticks out of the way, I'll be able to get those as well. And this will help to speed up how long it takes to get out to, like, walls up here. I'm a little tempted to, like, put the wall in so that we can haul this out and out of the way. But I think what I could do is I just physically move these bones in that helmet so that I can build the wall. Because we almost have the wall on the other side built. A bunch of wolves. What in-game mechanic from going medieval would I like to see in RimWorld? I mean, the obvious cheap answer would be Z levels, but not from the Z level mod, which I don't particularly care for, but like a proper Z level. I think it would in fact be a bit of a nightmare for RimWorld to have like 3 dimensions for a Z level, just because of how difficult RimWorld is already. Putting in Z levels might be like the straw that breaks the camel's back, but yeah, obviously that feature would be really cool. Or alternatively, a native feature in RimWorld to be able to have medieval tech, limited to medieval tech, because in order to have like a medieval series, you have to mod it. And the mods are messy and annoying. So that would be another one that I'd look to see. One or the other. One of those two. You know what? I really don't need to eat. I'm going to leave them alone. So this wall's getting built. Once this wall is built and the adjacent other side of the wall is built, I can start to do the bedrooms. I know it's been a while, and I haven't really made progress, but that's just because there's a lot of hauling and construction to do prior. Yeah, tech limits, built-in tech limits, like scenario edits for RimWorld so that you can have built-in tech limits, would be amazing. To limit to medieval, tribal, industrial, or obviously you wouldn't need to limit it to spacer, but those limits would really make a significant difference to content creators that create tech limited stories like me. So that would be a huge boon. And perimeter complete on this side. And then we just need to rush this wall here, because this is a massive vulnerability. Because enemies can just walk in here, and that would be not good. But we're getting that built next. I'm going to add a little lip here so they can't stand on it. I'll add a 2-block lip for everywhere. There's like an overhang like that. And maybe even here and here as well. So they would be able to get up top on this section of the mountain, and eventually maybe I have a border wall back. Whoa. I'll have a border wall back here to keep them from standing on top of my mountain. But that might not be necessary as long as I don't build too far back. We'll see. Research. Armor is done. So we could do armor 2, shields 2, and everything else that was previously listed. So there we go. Next research priority. Up to you. So to cover the options, just to make sure you know what you're voting on, furniture would be for chests, candelabras, and bigger tables. Clay brick making is pretty straightforward. It's to be able to make clay bricks. Steel, to be able to make steel. Wooden weaponry for flails and two-hand flails. Ice making, to be able to make ice for refrigeration. Axes, maces, and swords are pretty straightforward. Preserving food was packaged meals, which don't go bad as fast. Chemistry unlocks the ability to do apothecary table bench for medicine. Crossbows 1 should be crossbows 2, so pretend that is typed crossbows 2, which is the higher quality crossbow. And then armorer. So the regular armor just unlocks the table, but armorer gives you the ability to make mail armor and helmets, and then shields would be wooden shields. And then this is eventually plate armor and great helmets and tower shields. And the chemistry leads to distilling, which is something that you can use to make powerful medicinal alcohol. Getting close to the end of the tech tree. Still working on this back wall, though. And still need to work on the bedrooms, I know. So we're almost done. Samanti's getting the last of the border security. Adding to the overhang a little bit. And now we have our little castle tucked in to the mountain here. Modest. So, you guys wanted bedrooms. Let's get to that. So I said, or rather, you voted on bedrooms that were tucked into the mountain, right? So I aim to deliver. Mine out a little nook here. Start to work on the bedroom project. And steel is going to be what we research next. So for steel, it's just 30 Chronicles. That's it. Plus the books we already have, the textbooks. Now with the armorer, to go to the workshop and put that armorer table in. And I am in need of a little bit of space here, it seems. So even more mining. I'll have to go a little further so I can add in the next rib. Hey Morphaz, thanks for the resub. Okay, I am not going to pull for this because I know you guys are already going to want to help him. So Arundel is running from some knights. Questing Paladin Knights. Arundel is a lightweight, so he gets drunk easy. He's a sluggardly, so he doesn't move very fast. And he's vulnerable, so he doesn't heal very quickly. Oh, good. He is a constructor, intellectual tailor. I might put him on full-time intellectual or something. Make him a scholar. This does mean that I have the giveaway. So the vote timer up top is actually a giveaway timer, and this is for Arundel. We do have the bet already. The search party comes in about a day and 2/3, and we'll set up jobs. So he's a medical tender, which is good. And he can grow Plant cut. He won't tailor, but he can research for us. Okay. Arundel en route. Now, Arundel, your marksman skill is 10, so he'll be able to get a longbow, which is good. And then this search party is 4 archers and maybe 10 marauders. So not small. So the concept for bedrooms here is like little... I'm actually going to build it into natural stone. It's like little 3x3s. And digging them in, sticking little roofs over them. I don't know actually how the roofs are going to work, if it's going to be one continuous roof or individual roof. If we do individual roof, I'm going to need to reassess how I am designing this. But I will do individual roof because I think it will look nicer. Tiny little bedrooms. They really don't need to be all that special or large or anything like that. We will give them wooden doors. And lock windows. And a bit of a pathway courtyard. So you need tending to. Electrics. That would be you. Okay. Now, I do need to start up the iron ingot queue, because we don't really have any iron at the moment. And I'm going to bring that queue up to 50. So one of the issues that we had making the armor is I didn't really have the iron for it. So a lot of our iron has been going into the mechanical components. We have a lot of weaponry and armor here that could be broken down and dismantled. So I might need to adjust the queue so that we dismantle the things that we're not really using, or sell them, one or the other. Cheers. On a space level, would it be more functional to put storage on things like shelves? Yes, it would store more, but shelves cost wood. So it only really makes sense if I have like a true excess of wood. Oh, is that the giveaway timer already? Dang, that goes fast. Caddock Snow, congrats, you are a Rendell. Well, I guess it's SNO. That's all the space I have, unless you want to change your name, so let me know if you do. Reminder for the double walls? Oh yeah, right here. Yep. Thank you for that. Research available. Still don't have what we need for steel. So I think these are slightly more of a permanent feature of the base, so I'm going to put roofs on it. That are stone. They're like little chalet cottages things. Might have to be careful about the order of operation that we built. Well, we can build the roofs from inside, I suppose. What do you mean by slightly more permanent? Well, the original barracks was very temporary in order to satisfy some bedding needs. But these bedrooms, I don't suspect I'll be demolishing. Whereas I eventually am going to phase out the barracks. So some structures that I built are only structures until we can make improvements upon them. Whereas other structures are more permanent. So this storage here probably is permanent, and therefore I should replace the ceiling on it. But yeah. All right, chaotic snow. And then another thing I ought to do with chaotic snow while I'm thinking about it is get the better bow. So sturdy longbow, go. I'm all about that range. So 12 hours until they show up. There's still gear from the last raid out here, just decaying. As proof of how little I care about collecting that stuff. A lot more mining to be done out there. We haven't gotten any of the iron ingots yet. Kind of a more complicated project because of all the mining required. That's okay. It is pretty quaint, though. I'll admit that. And all my laborers are making pretty short work of this, this project. Extortionists, we will be defiant. Oh, Circle of Avalon. It's you guys again. Look at you in your little fancy crown. It's cute. Prepare to be dead. So, we have an incursion, and they don't have any siege equipment, so sucks to be them. Elda. Do we have, like, stronger armor? No, I'm not really sure I do. I don't know if, so the thing is, I don't really know if I want to, have Elda encumbered by heavy armor, because it's going to limit her ability to do work on the map field. So it might be best that she stays light and mobile, even though it might not be best for security. And double music. Great. Alright, this door I'm going to say default, and then Elda, you are going to set the state of this door. So we have two doors that they have to come through. And then even if they do breach, I can put my archers up here and have them shoot down on the courtyard. So they're, you know, or put them up here and shoot down in the courtyard. So there's a lot of layers of security here. And yeah, Yoda's been napped. He's gone. Look at how eager Theobald is to get his head shut off. Is the outer door open? It is not. No. Ho ho ho, bye, guy. Who's next? Hendrik? And Hendrik's dead. Uthrid is nearly... Uthrid's dead. These guys look like... well, this one looks like a villager. Oh, man, my apples. Not my apples, no! During this fight, I'm, like, checking my apple trees, because, you know, priorities, right? That one's dead. Roderick, you are going to be next, I am sure. Man, they're just melting. Alright, so you guys shoot Mr. Roderick. Gone. Who else could shoot at me? I think all of their ranged units are dead. So then we'll go for the door people. Sybil's gone. No! Don't do that. I unfortunately dragged Elda and she opened the door, but... There we go. Kemma, you have nice looking armor. I want to kill you next. And they're dead. Nobody got hurt by weapons because you guys had thoughtfully voted up defenses. So it was really, really easy to defend because, well, we got the height advantage. Don't do it, Anakin! We have the high ground! Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And Edward, the vampire, again, what's coming to him? Okay, one made it out. Maybe he'll tell the rest that, don't show up. With any luck? Okay, I think what I want to do here is the smelt items for this smelt items queue is going to smelt everything metal. Because there's nothing I'm producing right now that is metal that I want to keep. So we'll just melt down everything. All enemy weapons and armor goes shmush. There is not a way for you to capture them yet. That is on the roadmap, though. So that's a feature that will be added in at some point. So this bedroom here looks to be all set. Sort of. I just have to, let's mouse down so I can actually see what I'm doing. Put the door in. Unfortunately, I didn't do the double walls here. I think you were maybe trying to warn me about that, and I didn't listen in time. That's okay. And we're going to need 9 of these bad boys, 1 for everybody. So, working on that as well. Dr. Trouble turned 48. Aren't components metal? Yeah, components are metal, but I think this... Let's see. This does not melt down components. I don't believe that you can melt down components back into metal. You only melt down gear. So... weapons, as you can see, weapons, armor, shields, shackles. That's it. So our components are safe. And I'm only going to make up to 10 components, because 20 seems a bit excessive now that I'm thinking about it. Why the double walls? For separate roofs, so that they can have this sort of chalet-style roofing. Because if I had them combined walls, you can't have 2 walls built on the same cell. You guys wanted me to research steel, so we have that. And what do we research next? So we have... I'm going to have to type it all up, because my current list is all messed up. Armor 2 for male armor. Shields 2. What's funny about Shields 2 is we never got Shields 1. You just jump straight to 2. But whatever. Shields 2 for wooden shields. Preserving food. Preserving food 2, that is. Chemistry. Which is for medicine. Clay brick. Furniture. 2. So clay brick, furniture 2 is for fancier stuff, fancier furniture. Ice making. To make ice in the winter. Then we got axes, maces, swords. Wooden weaponry 2. For flails and crossbows 2. Or the end tier crossbow. There you go. Let me know what I should work on. Hey, buddy. So the workshop mining's probably close to done. Sort of. Very sort of. It's a lot of iron. 1,300 iron ingots there. Nuggets. This is one of the reasons why I don't do a fully subterranean base, because it is a crazy amount of construction priority. But that's fine. Hopefully it will be worth it once it's done. There's so many dead bodies. What are they even... Are you hauling? I don't even know what you're doing. I don't think you even know what you're doing. Stairs in the middle might be useful for moving up levels. You're absolutely right. Hey, Yoda. Why are you barking? So let's figure out where the stairs are going to go. We're going to have a 3 here. And then the stairs can go right there. And then this all is going to be paved walkway. All this as well. There we go. That's a little bit more sensible. It's pretty. I like it. So if we hauled the stuff out of this room, it would be all set to be a bedroom. I'll start flooring them up. Oh, I already have the roof back there. I need to make this roof, though. Here we go. Enemies can't climb. Correct. So there's a lot of ways to cheese it. This isn't even the meta way to defend. There's other ways to defend that are a lot more powerful than what you see built here. It's just... This is, yeah, you can cheese your pants off in this game, and I've chosen not to. Just selectively. But yeah, there's nothing really stopping you from going full cheese here. Other than your desire to have a balanced game. So once the... Alright, so this is 5 of the 9 bedrooms. So obviously this is a rather large undertaking. But once these are done, I'm going to start moving people in here. And you guys have voted that chemistry will be next, so that's 30, 15, 15. So I'm going to set up this queue to reflect that properly. So we only make exactly the amount of books that we need. Because it is a lot of books. Yeah, this top needs to have this limestone pile moved in order to get the roof. That I can see. Alright, I'm going to do high priority haul. Trying to clean up some of the corpses, move some of the armor, and yeah, that kind of stuff. Byron, thanks. A full year, dude. Cheers. I could drink to that. I'm pretty well. How about yourself? Alright. Corpses are being hauled away. Ash being deposited. I am absolutely running out of room for stuff. I'm going to expand the iron ingot zone a little bit in order to try to free up some space in the regular stockpile. We have so much iron. Because we dug into an iron mountain for it. I think... Yes, the crafting room is ready to go to next stage. Getting the armor in there, finally. So we're going to be putting in the ribs and flooring it up. And probably installing lights as well at some point. So the priority of this is medium. Priority of this is low. So yeah, they should start to automatically haul that. Macho showing up for the end of the stream, as usual. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you showing up at all. Any amount. All good. What are they? Oh, mead. Yeah, okay. My day's been pretty good. Pretty busy. I'm prepping to be out of town for a few days. I'm not going to skip any streams or anything like that, but it means pretty busy. Trying to prep all that stuff. So, Icarus. I'm going to have you smith as a high priority so that we can start melting down the gear because I'm running out of space. So he's going to be breaking down gear I don't want. I think. Maybe. Or he's making mechanical components, which seems more like his priority right now. So we're still hauling. Some of these bedrooms are cleared of stuff. Some of them still have limestone. Actually, there's still a lot of limestone to be hauled back here. There's 1,900 of it, just about. Any ways to piss off your raiders for better raids? I don't know what you mean by better raids, but like more dangerous would be raising your region influence. And then the thing with raids is when a raid is scheduled to be set, it just picks a random faction to raid you. But as far as I know, all factions kind of have the same gear and all that. So it's not like being raided from specific factions is harder or easier or anything. They're all identical. So no, in effect, it doesn't really matter who raids you. Perhaps there will be more ways to manipulate. Oh, merchant caravan. More ways to manipulate enemy factions in the future, but at the moment that just doesn't exist. Thank you for watching Going Medieval, which originally streamed live on Twitch, April 28th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, as well as links to Discord and Twitch. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Stay safe out there